Hi, my name is Cam Smith with Youth Sports Production, coming to you from Goudy Field in Langford, BC. Thank you for tuning in. The junior varsity Belmont Bulldogs are coming off a 21-13 road victory last weekend over a really good Mount Boucher team, moving their preseason record to 2-1. This week's opponent is the Carson Graham Eagles out of the Sea to Sky Conference, who bring their impressive 3-0 record across the pond to face the Dogs on what should be a good challenge for both teams heading into the start of the regular season next week. The Bulldogs' active offensive line has taken their game to the next level over the past 3 games, creating opportunities for standout running back Malachi Geither and Gavin Thompson to excel on the ground. Sophomore Jacob Hansen continues to excel not only by distributing the ball through the air to a host of talented receivers, but turning yards with his legs. Belmont's defense continues to impress this season and looks to bring their aggressive style to the field today. This should be a good one, folks. Bulldogs and Eagles from Goudy Field. And Belmont would get the ball first, driving around midfield. There's motion, but this ball is going to go to Geither, and Geither is going to follow his blockers, and that's good blocking up front. There goes Geither. He's rumbling down all the way down about the 16-yard line. About a 34-yard gain. That's a beauty right there. And then Jacob Hansen with Geither beside him. Hansen's going to take this ball, and he's going to take it himself. He's going to just bulldoze his way all the way down to the 1-yard line. That's second and goal for the Dogs. And then the Dogs looking to punch this in. We give it to Hansen. A great blocking up front by Cromack. And Dimaderos and Bain creating a laneway for Jacob Hansen to get the Bulldogs on the board early. Extra point is good. 7-0 Dogs. And still early on in the first quarter, and Belmont with the ball again. And Jacob Hansen is going to throw a dart right to Cyprus for a 30-yard strike. And that is a great catch by this young man. And a touchdown-saving tackle by Consolation. And Belmont will continue to move the ball on the ground. That's Geither. Geither is going to march all the way down for about an 11-yard gain. That's first and goal for the Dogs. And then why not finish this drive off the same way you did for the first touchdown? And that's Jacob Hansen out of the shotgun. And this young man, he is just going to go forward. Great blocking again by the line. Once this young man gets speed, it's hard to stop. Touchdown Dogs. And the extra point is good. That's 14-0 Belmont Bulldogs early on in this ball game. And then Carson Graham at their own 25-yard line, and that is Barber. Puts it up, intended for Ryan, but there is rookie standout Austin Simpson with a great interception. Read that all the way. Great play, young man. And that puts the ball back in the Bulldogs' hands midway through this first quarter. And then Hansen off the interception. He's going to find Olak, and Olak's going to get the ball, and he's going to get upfield. He just pounds his way through and finishing the drive off with authority. And the Bulldogs would continue with the 1-2 punch on the ground. And there's Geither. Geither, he's just going to head upfield and bulldoze his way all the way for 14 yards. And 36-yard line, and that's Hansen getting the ball again. He finds outside. He's got some speed for the big man. Running a 1-2 punch continues. Fantastic run, about a 20-yard right there for Hansen. And from the 16-yard line, the Bulldogs with a single set back. That is Gavin Thompson. He'll get the ball, and we got 2 pulling guards right here. And look out, here goes Thompson, and he breaks all the way through for the touchdown. Great blocking up front. And I'll tell you what, these Bulldogs came to play up 21-0 after the convert early on. And after a nice return, Carson Graham set up at the midfield. Barber hands it off for Derwent. Derwent's going to head upfield, and look out, there is Jaeger Jenkins. That's a great tackle, limited the play to about 3 yards. And then the Eagles are going to give the ball again to Derwent, but right there, look out, there he is again. That's Jenkins and Olak, and for good measure, Austin Ward. That's a great gang tackle there by these Bulldogs early on. And the Eagles drive would fizzle out now in the second quarter. Hansen can give it to Geither again. And Geither, he's going to find his way through. This is all Geither here. Geither's just churning his legs all the way up. That is a bulldozer right there. And that Bulldogs, they would continue to go with the hot hand. And that is between Hansen and Geither. And Geither, he's going to get the ball again. He's got good blocking up front. And he's going to find his way all the way down for a first down. Haynes with the tackle. And then Jacob Hansen in motion is Olak. And Hansen's going to hand this ball right over to Gavin Thompson. He is patient in his running, looking for his blockers. And that is a nice play all the way for a first down. And then Jacob Hansen, he's going to find, that is Olak on Olak. He's going to drive forward, and that is going to put first and goal for these Belmont Bulldogs. And look at the punches in Jacob Hansen, and a little out pattern. He's going to find Austin Simpson. Austin Simpson hit a nice juke move right there. Oh, and he just piles his way through. In for the touchdown, Austin Simpson. The extra point would be good, and that's 28-0 Bulldogs early on in the second quarter. And then the Eagles just about at midfield, and that is Barber. He's going to look to put this ball in the air. A little play action. Oh, there's Geither with the tap down. Oh, and there's Barber. He knocks it down, too. Let's take a look at this one again. And let's take a look at this one again on your right side, coming out the edge. That is with a nice swim move. That's Geither, and then he times it perfectly. And up into the hands, tip drill to himself, and then Barber, great job knocking it out, because you know what? He's looking end zone, Geither was, and he was going to get there. And then Barber with a nice strike, and that is Austin Simpson. That is a touchdown saving tackle right there. About after driving all the way down to the 15-yard line, the Eagles would turn it over, and that is Geither now, and Geither pounds his way up again for about a 17-yard gain. Having a day today, this young man running the ball. And then Hansen would find Liam Ford, and he would break away for a 67-yard touchdown. Young man into the end zone. That's a great play right there. Great catch and a great throw. Bulldogs rolling in the second quarter. After the kickoff, and that is the Eagles there at 27-yard line. This pass is going to go, and he leads them right up. Derwent, and young man has some speed, and he's going to break it out. That is a huge touchdown. Huge run by this young man. That's fantastic. Eagles on the board. 2-point conversion is good. 35-8 late in the second quarter. And on the ensuing kickoff, and the Eagles with the onside kick, and they would recover. And look out, these Eagles trying to get back in this ball game. And with time winding down in the second quarter, that is Barber, and Barber, he's going to try and get something going here and expand on that as 8 points. And look out, that's Olak, just misses him, and look out, there he goes. That is Bain with a tackle. That's a great play right there by this young man. And then from the 50-yard line, Barber is just going to throw a beauty of a ball, and that is right over to Todd, and Todd in for the touchdown. And extra point is no good. And 14 points on the board for these Eagles out of nowhere. It's 35-14. And then on the kickoff, that is Liam Ford again. Liam Ford, he's looking for blockers on the left-hand side, and he is just going to take it out to the edge and keep going. He's just about at midfield. That's a great run. It puts these Bulldogs in position for a strike late in this first quarter. And the Bulldogs, as Hansen's going to give it over to Geither. He's got some great blocking up front, and he continues downfield blocking, and he creates a path for Geither all the way to the end zone. Young man, over 100 yards in the first half for the touchdown. That's going to put the Bulldogs up 42-14 late in the first half. And then the Bulldogs with the kickoff, and that's going to go right over to Ryan, and Ryan picks this ball up, and he finds some space, and look out, Ryan's got some wheels, and finally Ford, Ward, and Thompson, sounds like a law firm doing their job and taking care of a young man before he scampers in. And 42-14, and late surge hired by the Eagles, and that is Barber. He finds right in the middle. That's Ryan. Ryan, he's going to make a nice move right here, and he's heading in for the touchdown. But no, there is Austin Ward and Austin Simpson, and they stop him about the 2-yard line. Eagles looking to shorten this gap. That last play of the first. Barber right over to Ryan, and oh, look out, there is Austin Simpson with some hops straight up, and he just takes away a touchdown for Ryan, and that will end the first half 42-14. Bulldogs impressed in the first half. And the start of the second half, and the Eagles would go where there was success, and there is Darwin. But look out, there's Kylan Faulkner. Gets a great angle and not much yardage there. And the Eagles would continue to put the ball in the hands of Darwin as he just has the ability to churn up yards. And look at him go. There's Sachin Olak. He takes care of him, goes for a little ride along the way. And then Barker would throw a strike to Lucero, and that is for the touchdown. And look out, here comes the Eagles in the start of the second half. And the extra point was no good, 42-20. now for Belmont. And now Jacob Hansen's, he's going to give this to Faulkner. Faulkner finds a hole up the middle, compliments of that offensive line again, in for the touchdown. Extra point is no good, 48-20, Dogs in the third quarter. And with the Eagles nearing midfield, this defense of the Belmont Bulldogs, they continue to shine. And that's Jaeger Jenkins just penetrating and riding the line. That's a great tackle there. And with the third quarter winding down, that is Faulkner getting the handoff, and Faulkner's going to find space, and he's going to go right up the sidelines. He's tippy and toeing, and hops over, breaks a couple of tackles, and into the end zone for the touchdown. That's a great play, a great run by Faulkner. That's for his second touchdown of the game. And with the score 54-20, and that is Carson Graham with the ball. And it starts to pour down rain, and Carson Graham, that is Barker. Barker looking around. Oh, look out, here comes Jenkins in hot pursuit, and Barker gets rid of it. Oh, and there's Ward just getting out of the way of the receiver's hands. That's a great play with this young man. And then Barker, he's going to throw a nice little touch pass over to Robertson. He's got some going upfield, but no, look out, there's Zinger with a great tackle. Nice to enter the game and get that tackle. Great play. Gotta love seeing these contributions late in this game. And that'll turn the ball over. And now the Bulldogs with the ball again. And that is Hansen. And he is going to find Faulkner. And Faulkner is going to head upfield. A nice move. And he's going to bring this all the way into the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. This young man doing a great job late in this ball game. You gotta love that. And the extra point would be good, and that's where this one would end. 61-20 for the Bulldogs. Played really well on both sides of the ball, and you got to love it when a team comes together like that and pulls out this type of a victory, especially under the conditions, because it got really wet later on this ball game. And the Belmont Bulldogs junior varsity team sure came out today. 61 points on the board in this kind of conditions is impressive. And their defense played well with a little bit of sleeping time in the last part of the first half. 3 touchdowns today by Faulkner, 2 rushing touchdowns by Jacob Hansen, and Malik Geither with a touchdown and ran over 100 yards. We caught up with him for his thoughts on the game.
Honestly, first of all, I gotta give it to my family, and then second of all, to my God up there. I gotta praise him every day, helping me going through tough times and stuff. And then honestly, I'm pretty sure he's a Spartan in me. He's never left that team, He's my team.
Your O-line's a big help.
Yeah.
Your O-line's done a lot.
Yes.
You guys have a lot of movement. It's an active line.
Yeah.
Tell me about the help that you get from them.
Oh man, they're really blessed. They're really blessing us up. And then my brother. They bless us up, and then they're actually really good. Our biggest help ever. They're the ones that are stopping the defense from coming into the backfield. We're a really good team this year. This team's really stacked.
You got Mount Doug next week.
Yeah.
It's the pinnacle of highlight of everybody's year. Tell me about that going into it. They're a good team. You guys are a good team.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we're going to beat them, hopefully. And then, and I know lots of people there, so all I gotta say is good game.
That's right, next Thursday, October the 3rd, Mount Doug visits Goudy Field to play the Belmont Bulldogs junior varsity team. Let's get out in the community. Let's support events like this. My name is Cam Smith with U Sports Production. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the field.